Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy NeohXO, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Black Clover episode 142. Now, before we get too deep into the video, make sure you guys drop a like and click the subscribe button. Now, with that being said, let's hop right into the video. So this episode actually takes place out of chronological order. This episode takes place right after the Eye of the Midnight Sun attack, and it actually switches over from a perspective of where there's a character that we haven't met before, and she's pretty much, we're seeing it from her perspective of the Eye of the Midnight Sun attack. And I think that's a cool concept because we didn't really get to see the average citizen's perspective. And this girl ends up losing her husband, and she also ends up losing her mother in this attack, so obviously she's going to be pretty upset. But then the episode fast forwards a little bit to where the point the elves were actually, freed from their human vessels that they had. So after they're freed, the episode kind of goes down this timeline. It's out of chronological order with what's going on. So episode 141 had pretty much nothing to do with this. Episode 141 came in like the order. Episode 141 took place after this episode. So this episode, in my opinion, it would have been better if they put it closer to the Eye of the Midnight Sun attack, because this episode seems out of place. I'm not gonna lie, that don't mean it's a bad episode. It just feels like out of place. We're going backwards, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to say that. So what ends up happening is, obviously people are going to be upset from the Eye of the Midnight Sun, and they're losing their loved ones. So they get together and they create a group called the Devil Banishers. And these people are pretty much vigilantes, and they want to get justice for their loved ones. So they come up with this group, and then they take it upon themselves to go and kidnap Asta, Nero, and Marie. Now, they want to pretty much kidnap the people who have supposed connections to the devils. Now, we know that it was not Asta's fault, and we know that Asta is innocent, but the kingdom pretty much had to cover up what really took place. And so they kind of used Asta as a fall guy. So Asta's taking the blame, even though we know that he's innocent. But these people don't know that he's innocent. So they pretty much want to get justice for, their loved ones. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this episode was kind of all over the place, and I'm saying that because I have to switch flows and talk about something else. So in this episode, we also get to see Asta training with Noel, and we also get to see Ghosh and Finral training together. So Ghosh and Finral were pretty much training together in this episode, coming up with new combo techniques and stuff like that. And they actually put their magic together in the manga. I'm not gonna go too deep into that because I don't know if there's any anime only fans watching this video, but if you're a manga fan, you know what I'm talking about. So basically, I want to bring this up because I really like the interactions between Noel, Ghosh, and also Finral, and I like the interactions with Asta also, and also Nero. Like, I'm talking about regular everyday interactions. I like that because at the end of the day, they're not always out saving the world. It's not every day that you get the Eye of the Midnight Sun attacking your kingdom, so we just get to see a mundane type of day, and they're pretty much training and having normal interactions. For example, something that's pretty normal is Noel makes a sandwich. Like, I know a lot of people are not gonna like that, but I like to see what characters are like whenever they're not facing a cataclysmic event that's gonna cause the next apocalypse or something like that. Now moving back on to the other points of this episode, we get to see Nej, because the Devil Banishers, obviously they kidnap Marie. We get to see Nej though. Pretty cool that they don't forget about that character. And Teresa was gone. If Teresa was there, she would have demolished the Devil Banishers, because we know that she trained Mereoleona, and she also trained Fugelion, so we know that she's very powerful. And they end up capturing Marie because Teresa isn't there. Nej, I thought Nej was going to do a little bit more because Nej is pretty powerful, but Nej didn't really save Marie, obviously, because she got kidnapped. And also, they end up going to kidnap Asta and Nero. Now, something pretty cool that a lot of fans are going to like is Noel attempts to save them, and she goes into her Valkyrie armor. This was a pretty cool part, but I didn't really like how they did Nero and Asta. I feel like Asta and Nero shouldn't have fallen for that little technique that the Devil Banishers did. So they take them away, and Noel was able to save Asta, but they actually got away with Nero. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. As always, it's been your boy NeohXO, and I'm out.